and welcome. You're watching Times Now. I'm Pratibha Chandran. Thank you for joining us. After Arvind Kejriwal refused to appear before the Delhi High Court, citing loss of faith in the proceedings, Manish Sisodia has now taken the same path. Both leaders have invoked Mahatma Gandhi's principle of satyagrah, declaring that their conscience does not really permit participation in this case. This flashpoint remains Justice Swarnakanta Sharma's plea. Remember this after she had rejected the recusal plea and continued to hear the matter. Listen to what the Aam Aadmi Party convener has to say on the case.
मामला कोर्ट का है, अदालत का है। हम अदालत का बहुत सम्मान करते हैं। हम अपने देश की न्याय प्रणाली का बहुत सम्मान करते हैं, क्योंकि इसी न्याय प्रणाली ने, हमारी जुडिशरी ने हमें बेल दिलवाई, आरोप मुक्त किया। आज हम लोग अगर आज़ाद घूम रहे हैं तो हमारी न्याय प्रणाली की वजह से घूम रहे हैं। लेकिन कुछ ऐसे सर्कमस्टांसेस पैदा हुए हैं जिसकी वजह से हमें ये सत्याग्रह करना पड़ रहा है, और वो सभी हमने जज साहिबा को जो चिट्ठी लिखी है उस चिट्ठी में बयां कर दी हैं, क्योंकि बेहद संवेदनशील मामला है। तो मैं अभी मीडिया में कुछ इस बारे में बोलना चाहता हूँ।
This stunning political legal showdown unfolded in Delhi within 24 hours after Kejriwal took an unprecedented stand against the very judge set to hear his case in the Delhi High Court. After his request seeking the recusal of Justice Swarnakanta Sharma was not accepted, the Aam Aadmi Party convener escalated this confrontation. Kejriwal openly boycotted the proceedings, stating that neither he nor his lawyer will be appearing before the judge. In fact, Manish Sisodia also joined in and said that the decision that he has taken has been guided by conscience, rooted in Gandhian principles, making it clear that he would no longer participate in the proceedings in this specific case. He maintained that his faith in the judiciary remains intact, but added that unresolved doubts about the fairness made continued participation impossible. So this effectively meant that two of the biggest accused in the Delhi liquor policy case have now withdrawn from the same courtroom, turning an individual protest into a coordinated political stand. Let's now break down the details of what Manish Sisodia has said in his letter. In his letter, he goes on to say that his conscience does not permit participation in the proceedings, going on to say that justice must not only be fair but must also appear fair. He wrote that quote and he said that he finds himself in agreement with the stand that has been taken by Arvind Kejriwal. He says this is about trust on which justice system stands. And when the question came on the judiciary, he said that it was not on the judiciary, but it was in this particular case. He said, I had no option left but to follow satyagraha. And the decision is limited to this case. It's not a general boycott per se. Both Kejriwal and Sisodia have pointed to two specific concerns that triggered this entire confrontation. First is Justice Sharma's repeated association with events that are linked to the Akhil Bharatiya Adhivakta Parishad, which they describe as being ideologically aligned with the RSS. The second, they say, is the professional engagement of her children on multiple government legal panels, raising what they call a perception of proximity to the very law officers that are arguing against them. Now, let's get you the details of the reasons that have been given by Arvind Kejriwal as well as Manish Sisodia now. The biggest point is that there is an alleged RSS link. That's what they have claimed. They say that there is a RSS legal wing link, saying that they attended 4 of the events of the RSS. Apart from that, also going on to say we openly oppose their ideology, so we don't want to participate in the legal proceedings. And in another reason that has been cited, he also mentions, both Kejriwal mentions and of course Manish Sisodia also mentioning that the March 9th order was a shock order and it made his heart sink, and there are apprehensions after the first hearing. Apart from that, also pointing out that there is a conflict of interest. So what the Aam Aadmi Party leaders are saying is that the son of the justice is empaneled as a Group A counsel, daughter also as Group C counsel. So the son and daughter represent the center before the Supreme Court, and that is the reason why the judge must recuse herself. So this is the plea that has been made by Kejriwal. But BJP has accused Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia now of attempting to pressure the judiciary and weaken the institutions through public messaging. The Congress also criticized the Aam Aadmi Party leadership, stating that governance and justice cannot function based on personal belief or selective participation. Listen in.
सी अरविंद केजरीवाल को अपनी अंतरात्मा से पूछना चाहिए। जब दिल्ली के लोग कोविड में मर रहे थे उस समय अरविंद केजरीवाल शीशमहल में बैठकर लिकर पॉलिसी क्यों बना रहे थे? इट इज़ अ वेरी एविडेंट फैक्ट दैट द पॉलिसी वाज चेंज. It is a very evident fact that Mr. Kejriwal allowed liquor shop to be open around Mandir, Masjid, Gurdwara. Do you think that is to be done by a political leader, Chief Minister of Delhi, and a person who only worked for the liquor policy and for the Sheesh Mahal? We know what he's doing is only trying to pressurize the court to be sympathetic towards him, get some public sympathy, but that is not going to happen.
But Justice Swarnakanta has made it clear that she will not recuse herself from the case. And here are the reasons that have been given by her. She says that recusal cannot be based on mere apprehension and that a judge cannot be suspected without any material on record, going on to say that natural justice applies equally to judges and litigants as well, and that these allegations against judge must be backed by some evidence. So the justice going on to say that these are mere allegations, there is no evidence that has been provided, and leaders can't be weakening institutions with these unverified claims. So Justice Swarnakanta has said that the recusal is not justified because of an adverse earlier order, because litigants can't choose benches as per their preference, and such requests would then would in fact flood the courts with frivolous pleas similar to this, and that a fair justice must be delivered to both the parties equally. We have my colleague Kritika joining us on the broadcast with the details. And Kritika, the political standoff continues. The Aam Aadmi Party leaders have also called it a satyagraha, as they say that they are not going to be part of these proceedings. But this can have repercussions in the case as well. What's going to happen next, and what is the form of protest that the Aam Aadmi Party has brought in and the bearing that it will have on the case?
Well, of course, remember the case will resume, the hearing of the case resumes from tomorrow itself. CBI will start presenting their arguments from tomorrow in the liquor policy case. Arvind Kejriwal as well as the other accused had to present their case starting next week. Now that is being abandoned by both Arvind Kejriwal as well as Manish Sisodia, who have made it very clear that neither them nor any of their counsel would be representing their stance. What this could in fact mean as far as the legal proceedings are concerned is that maybe the judge might appoint an amicus curiae into the case, and even if that happens, it certainly signals to how Arvind Kejriwal as well as Manish Sisodia are likely to move the Supreme Court as well after the verdict of from the court of Justice Sharma comes out. Now remember, Aam Aadmi Party, since the day of filing their affidavit in her court regarding requesting her recusal, in fact, have been stressing on the two key points here, which are the RSS link as well as her children being impaneled and working under SG Tushar Mehta. Even as of this date, and even after the explanation and the argument that Justice Sharma herself gave while refusing her recusal in this case, Arvind Kejriwal as well as Manish Sisodia have continued to in fact hold these as substantiative grounds for apprehension against getting a fair hearing. Today we are seeing that they even went to the Rajghat. So of course this is also a game of optics now for the Aam Aadmi Party, which is also finding itself cornered not just because of this case, but also with the 7 MPs, 7 of their Rajya Sabha members of parliament also leaving the party, accusing them of corruption and of misdirection, working only for personal gain. So this is in fact the entire context in which as well the Aam Aadmi Party is currently in fact portraying this struggle and this boycott of the hearing as a satyagraha. Over to you. Okay, all right. Kritika, thank you for joining us with all those details. It will be interesting to see what happens next and the repercussions it's going to have on the case. With that, it's time for us to slip into a short break. We'll be right back.